Hi friends, we're back for another Writer's Workshop lesson. And I know it's been a while since we've done Writer's Workshop, and we've started a new unit on what kind of writing? Do you remember? You're right, it's opinion writing and it's persuasive writing. And do you remember at the very beginning of our lesson, Mrs. McLeay and I asked you to gather some things around your house that you have that can be part of a collection? Do you remember? And I know in my classroom we brought them in and we put them in a little brown bag in school, and then we had to take them home when we were doing at-home learning. And I asked you to get that bag again or to go around and find a new collection because now you were at home and you could certainly find some things around the house that you could use for your collection. And so we found some things, 3 or 4 or 5 things that we could put as part of our collection. And so for me, I don't know if you can see, but my collection involved some Lego people. Do you see them? This was part of my collection of Lego people. I love Legos, and so I made a collection of Lego people. And I just have them behind there. I'm going to talk about them in a little bit. There they are. And then the next thing after we had our collection, do you remember, we made a picture of them. We drew each of our items and we put them in these little boxes, and so that we could have it for an easy reference, right? Pictures of what our collection was. And so that's kind of where we are in our writing. And so I want to review a little bit about what is persuasive writing, right? What is it? So persuasive writing, we can remember, is, oh, my pages don't want to cooperate here. In persuasive writing, you tell your opinion, what you like or what you don't like about something, right? And for us, we put our things, we lined them up, right? And we decided which one we like the best in our collection, all the way down to the things that we still like, but the things that we like the least, right? And so in persuasive writing, it tells your opinion, something that you think or that you feel about your parts of your collection, right? And it has a topic sentence that states your opinion. So the number one sentence in your writing should begin with why you like something as much as you do, right? It tells your opinion. It tries to make people feel the same way you do about your topic. So this little boy is saying that he likes apples and he thinks that you should too. He's going to try to convince you about apples being probably the number one fruit and why they're so important. In my writing, what do you think I'm going to try to convince you about? You're right, I'm going to try to convince you about my Lego people and which one is my favorite Lego person, right? And so that's what I have to do. What are you going to do with your collection to try to convince someone when they see your collection, which one is the best in your collection? So in order to do that, you have to give facts and examples that support your opinion. You have to give lots of reasons, right, about why your number one thing in your collection is the best. And just not one reason, but as many reasons as you can think about. And I'll give you an example of that in a minute. All right. Persuasive writing has a conclusion that will restate your opinion. So you want to end your writing the exact same way that you began, by trying to convince your reader about which one in that collection is the best and why. Right, so that's just a review of what our persuasive writing is about, what our opinion writing is about. And so I just wanted to give you that review because I know it's been a while since we've been together. So when I want to go back now to my collection of Lego people that are here, do you see them? And I want you to think for a minute, which one do you think is my favorite? Which one do you think? Well, look carefully at them, and I'm going to read you what I wrote about my collection. Are you ready? Here's what I wrote. Do you like Legos? Legos are one of my favorite things to do, but a Lego collection is never complete unless you have Lego people. In my opinion, Crazy Eyeball Cowboy Lego is a blue ribbon winner for many reasons. The first reason is his head is smooth and round. Another reason is you can take his head off and you can put it on any other Lego guy and he might look the same. Crazy Eyeball Lego is a blue ribbon winner. He always wears a hat. That way, it protects his eyes and he never needs sunglasses. Crazy Eyeball Lego is a blue ribbon winner because he has such a big eye and he can see all over. Which Lego figure is your favorite? And so that's how I began writing about my Crazy Eyeball Lego figure. He's my number one figure, this one right here. I'm sure you thought I was going to pick this one or maybe this girl, but I didn't. I like Crazy Eye Boy Cowboy figure. He's my favorite. And you notice how I even gave him a name. And so when you're doing your writing, you want to, again, put out your collection, line them up from the one that you like best to the one that you still like, but maybe the least of it. And you want to try to convince your reader about why it wins the blue ribbon in your collection. Remember to write your opinion, write what it is you like about it, and make sure that you give lots of reasons. Did you notice that I said his eye was big, that he wore a hat and he didn't need sunglasses, that you could take his head off, that he had smooth and round his head was. And so I gave lots of reasons, right? And then make sure that you add details to your writing. All right, so as I send you off to do your writing today with your collection, make sure that you go back and look at any of the writing that you might have started. Do you need to add details? Do you need to give more reasons about why you chose the blue ribbon winner in your collection? So I'm going to send you off now to finish some more writing. And remember, you're never finished. Remember, when you think you're finished, you've really only just begun. And so you can then not just a blue ribbon, but you can give a second place award with a red ribbon. You can give a third place award winner with a yellow ribbon. You can give a fourth place winner with a green ribbon. And you can write about each of the things in your collection, giving reasons and details. So I can't wait to read some of your writing, and we're going to share them in some of our later lessons. So continue writing, happy writing, and until I see you again, stay well.